guys, we're so hyped you're here.
If you're looking for your weekly dose of glow-ups,
Grow-ups,
and unfiltered chats,
you found it!
I'm Therese.
And I'm Natasha.
And welcome to
the Unfiltered and Uplifted podcast.
Let's get started!
Can you imagine? It's episode 2.
Right?
We're locked in.
We're locked in.
We're locked
is a whole
in.
routine for us.
This is a routine.
It's as if we're not newbies at this point.
Right?
Mm.
Like, content creators, where?
Where?
Who?
Us?
Influencers? Brands? You're sleeping on us. We're not sleeping on you.
I love that.
But yeah, I'm so excited that, we're staying on track.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually going on with our goals and
our schedule.
And
Yes,
it's so far so good.
Yeah.
And
we're not sleeping on our goals.
Yeah, and we're so happy for the number of you guys that have been following us, encouraging us, and the nice comments that we've gotten. Shout out to all of you. We're hoping to keep growing with you guys, You guys are our social media family now, right?
Every view matters to us. Like,
Yeah.
to think that even if it's like something as small as 5.
Yeah, one. Yeah.
That means somebody's watching. That's somebody's attention
And
on us.
We're so grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Super grateful. Like,
But speaking of attention, what's been catching my attention last weekend?
mm-hmm.
These Netflix shows.
What
It
show?
has me on the edge of my chair.
Yeah.
His and Hers.
Oh, that's the show you were
It's
telling me to
so
watch.
good. Like, honestly, I spoil a lot of things for myself, and the first thing I did was write His and Hers TikTok review just to see if it was worth
Really?
watching. And I clocked the whole plot right away, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still worth all the 6 episodes. I think it's like 6 episodes.
Okay.
It was still worth going through that journey. I just wish I didn't spoil it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But that was good. The plot, like, I can't even say anything because I want you to watch it.
Okay.
And I'm on my dating shows, guys.
Yeah.
Love is Blind is coming. And I love me some Singles Inferno on Netflix. I know Natasha has no idea what that is.
I am clueless. Everything that she said, but I trust that she is enjoying it, and if she's enjoying it, I'm happy.
I love my shows. How about you? Are you watching anything?
I'm rewatching, so if you guys have any show recommendations, I would highly appreciate that. I am currently rewatching New Girl. This is like the 3rd time. So, New Girl producers, you guys did a good job.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's actually very funny. Like, it's very...
a comedy?
Yeah, comedy.
Okay.
Like, it's sort of dry humor, very witty, a little bit of, like, romance. Not too much. It's very hidden, and there's a lot of sarcasm, and I'm a very sarcastic person. I believe. Like, it's my kind of humor, so I enjoy that.
So did you like The Office or no? Did you try it?
I like The Office. I just don't like the moving cameras, but I am adjusting to it.
Did you like the dry humor in The Office?
I enjoy the dry humor.
It's so funny. Like,
But
I love it.
I started watching Abbott as well. So Abbott
Abbott's
Elementary.
yeah.
So, and that's how I'm adjusting to like the moving cameras. So I might give The Office, it's my husband's favorite show. So
Oh, really?
yeah. I might give it another chance maybe.
Aww.
But I'm not fully convinced yet.
I never took in the moving cameras, now that you mentioned it.
It's
it
so
moves from
irritating.
character to character.
Yeah, but it's just like for me, it irritates. I
I
don't
didn't
know what it
notice
is.
that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I only enjoy it with like reality shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's when it makes sense, right? You're literally
Exactly.
following it's reality.
The person. Yeah, it's reality.
Yeah.
So that's about it for the shows that I'm watching. And a few Disney comfort shows here and there to all my Disney lovers.
I love
yeah. But yeah, enough about that. What is the topic for the day?
So the topic for today is the it girl versus the real girl.
Oh.
So with that said, my question is, what is the most aesthetic thing you've done for the gram, but it was actually a struggle in real life? Be honest.
Yeah, I would say probably like videos that I take of food.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever piss off anybody?
Yes,
Oh.
a million times, because I even do that on dates. So it's like every time I'm about to eat, I'm like, wait, don't touch anything, don't do anything. So it's like I probably took like 10 videos before I posted the one video that you see on my Instagram, and then I only get like 10 likes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what I can think of at the top of my head.
Yeah, I definitely relate to that one too, like with the food. But I just gave up. I think I just eat right away now. Before I used to do that. Me, it's the cute videos, like the cute stories of your face. You're like, if you look at my camera roll, there's at least 20 attempts, because it just doesn't look natural, or I get distracted, or I look away.
Right.
But another it's not a struggle, because I genuinely enjoy it.
Yeah.
I make it a point to get a birthday picture every single year.
And her birthday pictures slay.
I take it so seriously. So yeah, I would say the birthday pictures, as well as any of the videos that I take of my face looking cute in a specific moment. I stopped doing that. I don't do it as much anymore. Like, I don't really post like that.
Yeah.
It's like very rare, unless like I look good enough to post.
I would say probably, I think the most you've posted actually was during recently is during your trip.
Yeah, I post a lot when I'm traveling, but like as for my day-to-day life, like what is it special?
Yeah.
Like, even when I go out to eat, I just want to eat the food now.
Yeah. I would say probably the same for me. In terms of like pictures, like posting pictures, sometimes it takes a long time. Like, you would find like probably 50 photos in my camera roll before I post the right one.
Yeah.
And I end up archiving it, because a few days later I'm like, okay, it's ugly, I don't like it anymore.
Okay.
You don't ever have you ever experienced that, where you feel like this picture is, I don't like it anymore, let me archive it?
You see, for my picture to be posted on Instagram, it took a lot of time and evaluation and sleeping on. I'm so extra with my Instagram.
Yeah.
I only post the best of the best. And if it's not the best of the best, I'll archive it.
Yeah.
So I feel like me is the 3 days of the week leading up to the post. And after asking everybody, do you like this picture? Does this look weird? Like, I'm just very extra, but I don't know why.
Yeah, maybe I need to start doing more analysis before I post my pictures.
More analysis.
You remember the times when we were in like high school era, and the boomerangs were like
oh my gosh, the boomerang.
Why did we think that was cute?
Right?
Who convinced us that was
cute?
Millennials
Still do that till today.
Don't be dissing my millennials, okay?
But we're not millennials. Look at me. Yeah.
That's so true. Along with the flower filter, and you know how the trend is back, like 2026 is the new 2016.
Yeah.
And everyone's posting that.
It's so nostalgic though.
Yeah.
Would you go back to the 2016 makeup?
No.
It was too hard.
It was
like very sharp.
It's hard to look at.
Yeah.
It's disturbing.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything was so sharp.
And like, my foundation does not match my neck.
Yeah, it was gray.
Yeah.
A lot of our makeup were looking great because we used to contour. And the contour was gray and like harsh.
Intense.
The highlights, because you're gonna blind everybody.
Yeah, it was a terrible time. Do you think we should add a throwback photo? Just one. Okay. I'll try and convince her. Maybe. We'll try and add one here.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And you can let us know if we're the it girls in 2016.
Yeah.
But have you ever experienced fighting with somebody because you take bad pictures?
Bro. Forget that. Forget that.
Yeah.
Fighting with someone after I take fire photos of you, and then you take ugly photos of me. I used to take that so personally. Oh my gosh. Like, not like...
I don't think we've ever been in that situation.
Yeah.
Because I have another friend, she hated the way I took her pictures. And she was actually pissed. Like, at one point, we were both rolling our eyes at each other like,
no.
It's not that serious. No, but you take pictures, you're not considerate. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, am I that bad? It made me rethink all of my picture taking skills. I never took your picture yet, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like we were just talking about this. We never take photos together.
Yeah, we don't. We're always doing
just
something
talking.
laid back. Yeah,
we're yapping
at each other's place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But
we should start taking
more photos. But yes, I have experienced that, and mainly I have been on the receiving end of getting the bad photos.
I was the oppressor.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that bad. I learned
Yeah.
from that experience.
But yeah, I don't know. During high school, most of my photos, high school or after, most of my photos were taken by my brother.
Really?
Shout out to him. He actually knew
Oh,
my
wow.
angles. Like him and my mom too. I'm
Wow,
not gonna
your
lie.
mom?
Yeah, my mom used to take
The way I
some.
had to coach my mom
Yeah.
for the TikTok.
And she would get tired. Like I remember she would be, Natasha, enough, Tosha, which means like enough. And
Yeah. Oh.
yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, those were good times. Who used to take apart from your friend? Apart from your friend.
Who I used to take? I don't know. There's a lot of people and they just did not trust me with their pictures. I think I got better over the years.
Yeah.
I really do think. With all the coaching and the feedback. For me, the person who knows my angles is my boyfriend. He knows my angles.
My man.
And it works. Like, I love it. I had to coach him and then we're getting there.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, on top of that, does the soft life trend feel inclusive to us? Or does it just feel like another expensive thing we have to buy into?
I have a question. I'm clapping back with a question.
Oh.
What's the definition of soft life to you?
Soft life, I feel like, okay, the definition, I have my own definition of soft life, but the definition of social media soft life is like, you know, she's very feminine. She doesn't do things that require too much effort, too much, you know, anything that's masculine, like paying for things or going out of her way to make things where, you know, begging for things. Things just come to her and she receives.
Don't beg
We don't
me.
chase, we attract. That's the social media version of soft life.
Right.
The way I would define soft life is like, you know, I'm very feminine. I am doing my will as a woman of God because we all have roles, okay?
Yeah.
And it's more so leaning into submission to your husband, right? And being more nurturing, more soft and less, you know, firm, you know? And that's more so left to the guy.
Yeah.
How would you define it?
I would say similarly on the social media aspect, people define soft life as luxury, you know, being able to travel to different continents throughout the year and go to resorts, you know, go on excursions and do this and this and that. Or, you know, in relationships, soft life is the man covering everything, the man catering to all your needs, the man being perfect and having no flaw and all of that. Like, that's soft life, you know, the man being gentle, being a good listener, being fine, being rich, being well dressed, you know, all of the above,
right?
With the relationships. And even career wise, I feel like people define soft life career wise as working from home currently. I feel like a lot of people say that it's good, and I do see why it is good because you get to be at home. So maybe that one I agree.
But is working from home really a soft life? I feel like you work harder when you work from home. I don't know. It's a case-by-case basis for everybody where they're like, oh, in office I feel like pressure, but then at home, this and that. Because I feel like, personally, I work harder at home.
Yeah?
Yeah, than in office. In office, I'm just like talking, yap, every second. So it's crazy.
But soft life for me is just being able to have God's provision, like the basic needs, having enough food to eat and having just a little bit, you know, to have my cravings here and there. And also within a relationship, submitting the way the Lord has called us to. And of course, having a man that provides as he has been called to, but it doesn't necessarily mean because he's providing you can't support the man. Like, if he ever needed support, you're supposed to 100. Yeah, it's a partner. Like, it's not. I feel like people might misunderstand partnership and take it as equality. I feel like
it's like serving each other.
Yeah, serving each other. Yeah,
and even soft life, like being a woman in the Bible is soft life because the guy is supposed to die for you.
Exactly, lay your life.
Christ died for the church. Okay?
Exactly,
that's the definition of a soft life. Like a man putting his life, like to save your life in front of yours.
Exactly. So I feel like that's it. That's what it is. Because misunderstandings, difficulties, all that happens, and social media portrays this thing where a relationship should be perfect. A man should be a leader, should do this and do. Of course, yeah, a man should be a leader. That was a bad example, but how do I put this? Like, a man should be flawless and a woman should be flawless. A woman should come there, be able to cook, clean, do all of this, and also be a superwoman. And a man should be a superman. But I feel like it's just a lie. And majority times, even the people that might put pressure on you, social media, if you were to have a heart-to-heart conversation with them, you would learn that sometimes the paths that they had to take, they were probably not as soft as you would imagine, you know? And that's just the reality of it. A lot of people portray a very fake life on social media, but that's the whole point, you know?
They only show you the good. There was a trade-off, 100% there was a trade-off, and we all know that. And you cannot look at a social media couple, you cannot look at a social media influencer and be like, oh, their life is so good. You don't know what happens behind closed doors.
You don't know what happens behind closed doors.
You could always, perspective is so important in everything that you do. And the same thing could be done on social media. You're just showing the good.
Yeah.
Or the food looks actually, like, you could be filming, you at a party, you look like you're having fun, but it was probably the worst party.
It was probably the worst, yeah. And so, I am guilty of that. I feel like I've actually done that before. Yeah, I was at an event or something and I hated it. You know?
It wasn't all that.
Yeah.
The highlight of your event was you posting it.
Exactly. So don't let social media pressure stress you out, you know? No ahala.
So how do we balance wanting to look good and be the it girl with the reality that our value isn't tied to our edge or our outfits?
Okay, with that, let me focus on the it girl bit first. I don't think I've ever had the interest of being the social media it girl ever. I've always been myself on social media, like from back then. Like, I had the least aesthetic photos. Like, I would not try. Like,
but at the time, that's just how Instagram was.
Yeah,
though.
but like,
you post everything.
Even now, I would say, yes, I do put in more effort, but sometimes my stories are also like very raw and authentic, in the sense that if I feel like, okay, there is this topic being discussed and a lot of people are talking about it, but because it's not my aesthetic, I'm not going to put it on my story. I'm not the type of person to not do that. So I still do it as long as it aligns with my values and, you know, it's something that I can talk about, and you never know who's watching, because sometimes I post things on my story and actually engage with people, and I also learn from them because I get feedback from them. So I would say the balance is more so just being authentic and just sticking to, like, just be you, you know, be yourself. Yes, add a little bit of femininity. 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 A glitch. Femininity. That.
Okay, we know what you mean.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, it shouldn't really matter, you know? The people that love you, regardless of how you portray yourself on social media. And I wouldn't change the way I treat someone or how I think of them because of their posts, because, once again, you never know what's going on behind the scenes. So, yeah, it's pretty to look at. Aesthetics are pretty to look at, but it doesn't define the person. You know, in fact, I still appreciate the people that post and put, today I woke up and decided to go and go for a run, and then I got a cup of coffee and I asked my barista to add 2 creams and this and this and that.
Like that?
Yeah, there's people that actually still post like that, and I actually appreciate that. And if you guys, some of you might be on my Facebook, like, I recently posted something like that on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, you know what, my family's here and let me just be old with them, you know.
Did you get a lot of engagement from that?
Yeah, my mom and dad commented. So, like, I actually like it, you know. What
and
about
it's
you?
from the important Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who
Actually, and my brother too.
Okay.
And that's what I need.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Honestly, when it comes to it, girl, because the way I use social media, like, I don't post often. And when I post, it's like maybe because it's a nice picture or I'm like traveling.
Right.
I mostly post my travels and random things, like tokens of appreciations. Like, I'll do reposts of friends, birthdays, travel, and like a cute picture of myself.
Yeah.
So I would say that I have an aesthetic going on, but like social media is not everything for me. And in terms of how I could balance my values and that, like, I value my private life, and you always have to be careful about what you're posting. You don't know who's watching you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
My Instagram is not private. So I don't know, like, you could influence people the wrong way, you could rub them the wrong way. But at the end of the day, it's about how you feel as well. And your value doesn't come with your aesthetics and how beautiful you are. You should know that your value is inherent. It's from God. God has brought you into this world for a reason. And social media is just the age of, you know, validation. You want other people's opinions and validation to make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
You want instant gratification. So it's like, you kind of need to dissociate your value from your looks, and remember who you are at the end of the day. So that's how I balance social media. I think my private life is important.
I have a question to add to that. Like, do you think because of that, it's wiser for someone to post a picture and turn off their comments and their likes? That way you're just posting for the purpose of it, not because you're trying to seek validation from people.
I mean, that's where conviction kicks in, where it's like, you could turn it off, but why are you turning it off? Are you turning it off because you didn't get enough likes and comments and you don't want people to see that?
No, like, you just turn it off initially, the minute you post it.
But you can still see all the engagement you're getting, whether it's on or off. Yeah.
Oh.
You could just click and see, oh, I got
I'm
this
a
much,
millennial,
but not
guys.
everybody. Yeah, you can see what you're getting and what people are commenting, but others can't see it. And I think the whole reason Instagram launched that feature is so that people don't feel bad about their lack of engagement. They don't assign their value towards how many likes and comments they're getting. So I guess it's a way to protect somebody's feelings. Like, it could work in that way. So I just think that when it comes to your values and all of that, it shouldn't be tied to social media, and you need to have a firm foundation of who you are. And we know that our firm foundation is Christ.
Yeah.
With that said, because a piece of this question was outfits and how you present yourself. Now, no, you said you have your parents on social media, right? So did you ever have like a hiccup or a time where you felt like you didn't want them to see what you were posting?
I just got them on social media after I got married. So they have not been knowing what's been on my gram,
right?
what's been on my
I used
Snapchat.
to block my siblings.
Yeah.
My mom, I didn't want to talk to her about no social media. Then she got on Facebook, and now she's with it.
Yeah.
But no, like, I did not want my parents there, because Africans, there's a way we need to, you know, present ourselves.
First of all, speaking of that, I remember when I first got a Facebook, I went to ask my dad for permission to create an account. And my dad said no, so I created a fake account with a fake username. I'm not going to disclose the username.
I think you showed me, right?
Yeah.
Wait. I was trying to think.
And the profile picture, Selena Gomez.
Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, like, it's like I wasn't allowed to have social media until high school, I think, or like late high school. And even then, I wouldn't have them. I wouldn't have family members. I would always customize everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But kids, if you're watching, don't do that. You know, just be good. You know, you don't have to be hiding from your family. Yeah.
Honestly, I want my kids to be very open with me.
Yeah, me too. I want my kids to be open with me.
open with us. But like, going back, would you have unblocked them and added them on your social media?
Because I was lost. That's the only reason why. I was if I were me now, 100% I would have them, because I do things now and I actually send it to them directly, because I'm like, look at this. I did this, you know. But back then I wouldn't. And also, teenagers go through rebellion,
They
right?
do. They do.
So you think you're
honestly,
too cool.
teenage years are so scary.
Yeah.
Like managing a teenager, because they could really go astray, and you just really
Yeah.
cannot control them.
You can't control it.
Yeah,
so.
you can't control your kids. Like no matter what you do, sometimes. So that's why you have to pray. You have to surrender it all to God. Because
Yeah, honestly,
it's scary teenage years.
Only the Lord provides you with that strength. Honestly.
Because there's so many influences. Your hormones are going crazy. You don't know your identity. You're like, should I do this? Should I do that? Like it's just a lot going on. Would you go back to being a teenager?
I would do things different.
I would never go back to being a teenager. Never.
Yeah.
There was just a lot going on. Those 4 years of high school felt like the longest 4 years of my life. It felt like every decision I made, I'm going to regret it in the next 10 years. Like, you can't see past high school.
That's true. There's
know
so
what I
many
mean?
things that I wish I did. As I said, like, if I was to, like, redo it, I would do it different, you know? But yeah, you were saying?
So, like, what is it like having an aesthetic and the way you like to express yourself in an African household? I could speak to that because now they know that this is the type of girl I am, and I love to dress up, I love to wear makeup, but it took a lot.
Yeah.
It took a lot of unsolicited. Unsolicited.
Oh,
Unsolicited.
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 Unsolicited
feedback from my dad about the nails, the makeup, and all of that. But you know, I think they just get used to it over time.
You know what my dad used to tell me?
What did he tell you?
Every time I would wear lip gloss, he would ask me if I have Blue Band. Blue Band is margarine. He would tell me, you look like you applied margarine on your lips.
Bruh,
like,
it's always the dads.
Yeah, it's
always the dads.
He told me my lashes look like wings.
He told me my nails make me look like a witch.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, I actually did ask me, I was like, you know, if God wanted your nails to be colored, you would be created with colored nails. So it's like, growing up in an African household, you get called out. And also my mom, actually. My mom would always tell me, cover that cleavage. You know, and she would tell me, leave the house with, so we have this thing called mtandi. It's like a scarf.
Yeah.
And she would tell me, you're going where with that? You know, cover yourself and this and this and that. And I appreciate it now because some of those things actually mold some values in you, but it just reflects after. You know, it just comes out after. But
like when you grow up, you're more like your parents and you can understand them
yeah,
more. But definitely
100%.
We butted heads in terms of how I wanted to present myself. I think now, like, I understand and I'm calming down a little bit, and there's a learning curve there. But yeah, him, it was just like, oh, you always want to copy the people. You want to copy with the makeup and then the nails and the just beat you. Go on with your cornrows. You're so beautiful. Every time they say that to her, it's so beautiful.
Bro, my dad once took a picture of me. You know Bantu knots?
Yes.
I had them on my head with my pajamas, and he took a picture of me, and he came, you know, like how smile, and he put it on his profile picture for days. His WhatsApp profile picture, like. African parents.
Yeah, African parents, dads, they love when it's natural.
Yeah,
everything
natural beauty. And it's just like our man. Our man's like... Yeah. My man's not even... Well, Jamaican is sort of African.
Ancestry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that guy, man, he's African. He hates my wigs.
So he's like, oh, why don't you go out with your cornrows that you wear under your wigs? Go out. It's so beautiful. We like to look, okay, they could get the natural version of us at home.
Yeah, like, and that's more than enough.
Right?
Honestly.
Like, let us look glammed up and dressed up outside.
Yeah, because when
obviously we embrace our natural beauty.
Yeah,
we do.
but anyway.
I digress.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to restart. So speaking of an African household, okay, we're going to do this little theme about what they say versus what they actually mean. Okay? Theme number 1. You know when the African parents, they ask you, oh, go take the remote right there.
Yeah.
So they say, why is it that when I ask, where is the remote, the answer is, if I come there and find it, you'll see.
I don't know what it's like. They all have a group chat and they tell each other, this is what we should say to our kids. You know what another one is? When they send you to go find something in the purse and they'll tell you, so go here, and then you go to the drawer on the left side, in the corner right there. You'll open the purse, and then you'll see some tissues. Like they give it's like the
Very
CIA,
specific.
very specific instructions.
Right? It's crazy. Or the minute they see you walking out the house, oh, you're going out. Okay, go get me the chicken from Walmart. Make sure the chicken. Call me. It's like, oh, I can't go in peace. And I feel like it's getting passed on generation.
That's true.
By generation, because I'm definitely going to be doing this.
I'm going to do that, yeah. 100%.
I'm definitely going to be doing
100%.
this. Okay. What is the most iconic phrase your mom has said to you in Swahili? And then translate it for us. And I'll go for Lingala.
Okay, let me think of that first.
The
most common.
Especially when she's done with you.
Oh, when she's done with me.
Yeah, when she's done with you.
Pissed. I feel like when she's done with me, she'll be like, wacha kunisumbua. So that means stop bugging me, stop disturbing me, and whatever. Aww. But it's the way when she says it. Yeah. Wacha kunisumbua bana. Ai. What about you?
I feel like when we were growing up, she'd be like, lungwa kuna. She'll say, lungwa kuna. She's like, just go there, leave. And she'll say, nyama, zoba. Like, our parents, I think, like, they stopped at some point. They'll just call it stupid. Beast. Stupid, get away. You know? Or nakopeta yo. That's just, like, the typical ones. Any Congolese person could attest to that. Nakopeta yo. They're like, I'm going to slap you.
Yeah.
You don't stop.
Yeah, my mom would be like, wait, watch out, ujinga. That means stop your stupidity.
Yeah. Or they add the fion.
Yeah. And you know, the pinch.
Yo, I used to be scared of my mom. She was so scary growing up. And then it was my dad.
She's such a sweetheart. Okay.
Now that we're older.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Did you have any phrases from your dad?
My dad was so nice to me growing up.
Really?
Yeah, I used to run to him after my mom slapped me.
I was scared of my dad.
I was scared of my dad only later on in life, but like the early years for me was my mom. She used to beat me, and I used to go to my dad thinking he'll defend me when he's in on it too.
That's crazy. I feel like my dad never, I was never beat as a kid.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah, but my dad used to scare me, I think, with his voice, but then he also had this. He was very affirmative. Like, no means no, And I remember he would, like, probably if I asked for permission to go somewhere, it'd be like, no, I've said N-O, done, get out.
Yeah.
That means no further discussion.
Yeah. It's like, it's done. Don't
done.
try.
Don't ask no questions.
I don't want to hear no crying.
Yeah, I don't want nothing.
Why?
But, I love it.
Another one is, why is we will see actually code for no, don't ask me again? Did you get that? When you ask your parents for something, they're like, oh, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. It never happens. But I was persistent. Like, everybody knows me growing up, I was very hard-headed. We'll see. But you said we'll see, but when are we seeing?
Yeah.
Like, I used to ask questions. So, yes or no?
Yeah.
No. Why no?
Oh.
Why? And I'll continue until I got what I wanted. Listen, I'm the youngest.
But I love that. I feel like when a kid asks why, it's good to tell the kid why. Don't just tell them. Don't shut them off and tell them because I said so.
But it gets to a point where it's like, even if you say why and you explain something, you just don't want to listen.
Yeah,
and that was me. I didn't want to listen.
No, I'm not saying with you, but I'm saying like in the future, like with our future generation, it helps them learn more. Because sometimes they ask why because they're curious. Apart from when they're being annoying, sometimes they're actually curious. But I was gonna say, I feel the same way. I might have been, especially with my dad. I was probably very persistent with him.
Same.
Yeah.
All the time. Like,
we're last born.
That's
that.
Why. Right?
Yeah.
So I said he could buy us McDonald's.
Yeah.
Go do this so he could.
Yeah.
He used to love doing that with me too. Wow. Is this why we're friends?
Yeah, probably.
we're both last born.
We're brats.
we could relate to each other. Yeah. This is crazy. But would you say that like their tough communication style and how they raised us and it was all worth it in the end? Like, do you think they could have been gentler in the past, or is that something you're gonna carry on as you have kids?
Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that I appreciate how firm my parents were when it came to discipline and whatnot and education, because I feel like how firm they were with my education helped me realize that academics were actually very important. There are cases where I would appreciate more gentleness in terms of like African parents probably understanding mental health, and it's also understandable because I'm sure like their parents probably back then mental health wasn't like that much of an issue now, like then as it is now. So
but why is that? Like, humans have never changed.
Humans haven't changed, but social media made it easier for us to learn things. There's a lot of research. There's AI now. So if you have any question, like you can, and there's so many, even on TikTok, people self-diagnose on TikTok. You shouldn't.
But is this just a culture of victimhood? Like, we just want to play victim, victim, victim.
I don't know. I feel like it's a whole other topic on its own, but definitely there are things I'm gonna carry on, but there are things that I will probably
leave behind.
Leave behind and add on to it.
Talk to your kids, like really have a conversation, make them understand, help them with their critical thinking skills from when they're younger, because those households where it was just noise and like the parents will communicate to them harshly, that's all they know, and they're not able to love properly in their relationships and foster a relationship with their future children. It's generational trauma that you're sending down. Do you feel like their harsh communication style was a way of protecting you for how harsh the world was?
100%. My dad was super strict because he was protecting me from the world. But I also appreciate the times where they were harsh, because I guess it is like psychological preparation for meeting people in the world, because not everyone's nice,
Exactly. Not everybody has the best intentions for you.
Yeah. What about you?
I would say yes. I feel like when I think about my dad, and because at one point every Sunday after church, he used to make us sit as a family, and say like, so what do you have going on right now? Where were you and where are you going? And he'll break down he'll have you break down your goals, what you're going through. So he did give that room for us to talk and understand what it is that we were going through, and that's something I will always appreciate during those times after church, even though it was annoying because sometimes we'll sit there for like 3-4 hours. Talking about each person in the family. But there's a level of like, critical thinking and understanding who you are and your identity and how the world will treat you. So he always instilled those in us growing up. So yeah, I think definitely he did a good job growing up. Because I saw the shift. Like when you were a kid, they were strict and you get slap, and then they slowly stop and they talk to you and they try to pour into you the best that they could.
Yeah, that's very true. Were you afraid of talking to people of the opposite gender, like around your parents?
No.
No?
No. I got in trouble for that.
Really?
Yeah, I was crazy. Because I used to just talk on the phone anywhere. So I remember talking on the phone in the washroom with my dad.
No.
He's like, who are you talking to in the washroom? I hear a man's voice, and that didn't turn out. That was like probably one of the worst things I got. From him. So yeah, never again after that.
Yeah. I would say I was afraid. I remember this one time we went to a restaurant with my dad, and I walked past this boy that I knew, and I acted like I did not know him.
Whoa.
Straight. Like, hey, I was like, I am not saying hi to this man. For me.
Did he call you out after that, the guy?
Yeah, I think he did. I don't even remember who it was, but I was so terrified of my dad, and there's so many instances where he made me know, I shouldn't. I shouldn't try. I should not try that.
Wow.
But eventually, actually, the only man I've introduced to my dad is my husband.
Wow.
That's the only man. No one else.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I feel like now it's a time, because my dad was so strict about school. He's like, finish your school. As soon as I finish my school, okay, so if you have a guy in mind, come bring him to me
that's
so we
what
can
I
talk
don't
about
understand.
it. It's like the 180
Yeah,
that they do.
like I don't understand. You
It's
tell
crazy.
me to stay away from them, but then the minute I graduate, you expect me to have a man.
Right?
So where are you giving me time to meet them?
Exactly. But he was so open. I just feel like it all comes with growing up, honestly.
Yeah.
Speaking of, African households and our culture, what are some translations for popular words or popular sayings to say right now? For example, big back. How would you say in Swahili?
I would. people might bash me for this, but I'm gonna directly translate it because that's the only way I know how to. It's mgongo mkubwa. I'm gonna say that. It's mgongo mkubwa. Mgongo meaning back, and kubwa meaning big.
Okay, how do you say it? Gongo?
Mgongo mkubwa.
Mgongo. Mgongo.
Mgongo.
Mgongo.
Mgongo.
Mgongo.
Yeah, mgongo mkubwa.
Mgongo
Mkubwa. Yeah.
Kubwa.
Yeah.
Mgongo kubwa.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any other?
For me,
Uh-huh.
for us, the way we would say big back is locoso. That just means you're eating too much. You're being a pig.
Locoso finds. It sounds fancy.
What?
Yeah, locoso.
Locoso.
You're so locoso.
Eh.
You're so locoso.
Yeah, that means you're a big back.
Yeah.
Okay, another one was, people who don't mind their business. We're so inna. How would you say that in Swahili?
Querere.
Querere.
Querere. And in Swahili, like where I'm from, Mombasa,
yeah,
like Swahili people, querere.
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 I love that. In Lingala we'll say, was that songi songi?
Songi songi?
Songi songi, yeah. It's like you're in everybody's
songi.
business.
Songi songi. Songi songi. Songi.
And how about lock in?
Lock in. Funga ndani.
Funga ndani?
Yeah, but honestly, I'm not sure if I'm right. But funga ndani. Funga ndani. Because that's literally lock in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so funga ndani. What about you?
Kanga motema.
Kanga motema?
Kanga motema means like lock your hearts.
Okay.
Kanga motema. I mean, it's not even used in that context.
So let me try and use it in that context. I think I've been doing this wrong. In that context, I would say fanya bidii. No.
Okay.
Yeah, fanya bidii. Tia bidii. Tia bidii.
Tia bidii.
Yeah,
but what
tia
context
bidii.
is it?
So it's like work hard.
Work hard. Okay, but kanga motema is used in the context of just, women in bad relationships. Kanga motema. You know what I mean? With the cheating husband.
Yeah, I get it.
Kanga motema.
Kanga motema.
Yeah.
He's toxic with kanga motema.
Just lock the hearts and stay in there.
Kanga motema. Yeah, that's gonna be my new saying. I'm gonna say that. Kanga motema. Yeah.
No, if you say that, like a lot of women are like, kanga motema te. I don't want that anymore. No. But yeah, it's crazy.
That's funny.
But my last question for you would be like, do you ever feel like you're not African enough? Or are you too African? In any case, circumstances, like what was your experience in Kenya versus your experience here in Canada? Do you feel whitewashed?
I would say that in Kenya, I probably wasn't African enough.
Really?
Yeah, I probably wasn't because I grew up surrounded by a lot of brown people or Arabs and whatever. I wasn't necessarily proud of it. No hate to them, but it's just more so because I was surrounded by that. I didn't see the need to be proud of it. And also I was young and naive, right? But as I grew older, and probably when I came here, especially when I came here, I feel like I've become so authentic to my culture. I'm so proud to be Kenyan, I try to, everywhere I go, I try some way, somehow to make sure there's a touch of my Kenyan. Or if I spot a Kenyan, I get so excited. Or I was even telling you the other day, I'm not sure if I told you, actually, I want to get some African decor to put at my place because to add some nice African touch, to bring my roots to it. So, am I African enough? Probably not, because I don't even own any African attire, but I would love, I would love to get one.
Yeah.
I would love to get some made. It's pretty expensive here, though.
It is.
Yeah.
You have to do it back home and ship it. It'll be cheaper.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But I definitely wish I could speak my mother tongue. I can't do that. I grew up in the city and I missed out.
She's a city girl.
I'm a city girl.
At least you can speak Swahili.
Yeah, I can speak Swahili, but Swahili it's the national language.
But it's better than English and French is the national language.
True. That's very true.
I imagine there's some Congolese people who could only speak French.
Exhibit A. But yeah, I feel like I'm in between. A learning progress. I'm still learning. What about you?
Definitely, I feel like I was never African enough, but we're slowly progressing because I remember being young and going to school and be like, oh, why isn't my hair long enough, you know? And then trying to put so much, like finishing a tub of hair product, thinking that if I finish a tub of the hair product, my hair is gonna grow.
Aww.
Or like I remember one of my earliest like memories or wishes when I was young is like, oh, I want to be Brazilian. I don't know why I said Brazilian, but I'm like, I don't know what it was. Maybe being surrounded by, I was just aware at a younger age. But then as I grew, obviously, because I feel like I've grown up in such an African household, my parents have always spoke the language. I've always eaten African food growing up. Like we ate fufu all the time, and we'll sit there until we finish eating our fufu. So I'm still very much immersed in the culture. I just right now, my biggest regret is not being completely fluent in the language. I could understand well. I could respond in certain words, but I think that's what makes me feel less African. Also, I'm born here, and I've never been to Africa. But yeah, I think I'm more in touch with my roots. I was so happy to see in my Spotify rap that it was Fadi Pupa.
Yeah.
More than R&B, more than anything else.
Yeah.
And I feel so proud to be African. Like, I would not change that. I love my culture. I love the food. And I feel like I just want to immerse myself more and, like, cook more African food.
Yeah. So, I like that. Actually, speaking of food, I hated African food when I was in Kenya.
Really?
I actually despised.
So what would you eat instead?
Like, I loved eating Swahili food. Not African, not like my tribe.
What does Swahili food mean?
So
then?
Swahili is like more influenced by like the Indians and the Arabs and like all of that. So like, I don't know. It's a whole spectrum of things, you know. But then African food is now the beans and our Kenyan version of fufu, which is sima or ugali, with spinach or kale and this and this and that, with fish, like authentic. There's this dish called mokimo. I used to hate it, but I cooked it the other day. Like right now, that's all I crave. Like I could eat githeri every single day. The dish that I was telling you about. Like I made a ton of mokimo. Like it's like you don't understand how good or how beautiful your culture is until like you mature enough, you know? Because even like embracing our curls, it's only now where majority times people want to have like curly hair out, or because it's like the straight hair looks better, you know? And no hate to people with like straight hair, but it's like it's good for each and every person to embrace their own culture, you know?
I love the variety though. Like I want my hair to be big and curly and a nice fro. That's the goal. Yeah. And I'm so interested in getting African attire done. Like I made my cousin bring me back a liputa.
We should have an episode where we dress in African attire.
Yes, and actually get it done.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about a traditional wedding, like just wearing the traditional outfits and the look. Woof! I'm so excited about that. Yeah. I just feel like when you grow up, you're more closer to your culture. It's a natural thing, and if it's not, then that's self-hate. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
So to wrap it up,
we have a quick little game for you. It's gonna be he's a 10, but African edition.
Yeah. He's a 10, but he tries to eat fufu or ugali with a fork or a knife.
You know, that's not that bad. It depends where you are. You know.
Sorry?
It doesn't always be. I eat fufu with the fork sometimes.
And you said you're African.
If I like my nails.
No.
Come on. No. So you want to be fancy with the fufu?
No, fufu you have to. And in fact, with ugali, you eat it, throw it, catch it.
Hey! There's a time and place for everything now.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
He's a 10. I'm taking him.
He's a 10?
He's a 10.
Nah, he's probably like a 5 for me. Yeah.
Okay, well, he's a 10, but says this is how African men are.
He's a 0. This is
I agree.
What?
I agree.
That's crazy.
I agree.
That's actually crazy. You cannot say that. Okay.
Crazy.
He's a 10, but he has 0 rhythm and stands still when dombolo or bongo flavor comes on.
Can I teach him?
Yeah.
As long as you try.
Yeah, as long as you try.
As long as you try, I'll give you a 6.
What if he has like 2 left feet?
As long
the
as you're
wine
willing
is
to
not
try.
whining, you know.
I'll give him a 6.
A 6.
A 6. But if there's a will, there's a way. If he's
Yeah.
trying, then I will see the effort. Effort
Yeah.
will take you a long way.
Yeah.
You know?
A 6.
I can
Yeah.
appreciate the effort.
Yeah. There's room for growth.
Mhm.
Everyone deserves a chance.
Right? Practice
Yeah.
makes perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one is he's a 10, but he listens to voice notes on speaker in public.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
He's
so
a 3.
crazy. That's
A
so
3.
like why? And then they respond screaming to the phone when the phone is
Oh
right there.
my gosh.
Like it's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
They love to put their voice memo and scream at their phone.
Yeah, like scream at their phone. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a 10, but he thinks seasoning food is optional.
What kind of African man does not season the food? Come on now, he's a 0.
Yeah.
What is this?
She said no.
That is
No.
crazy. We
I like
season our food.
Yeah. It has
we
to
like
burn
our
your
spicy
throat.
food.
Yeah, it has
Yes.
to burn your throat.
Okay. He's a 10, but he thinks therapy is not our culture. What would you say?
But you know what? I'll also not blame him that much.
Why so?
Because of African upbringing. Kind of like what we touched on. So I'll give him a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you think that, like, by talking, like, what if you spoke to him, you're like, you know, therapy is this and that, and
There's
he's like,
room
no,
for improvement. Oh,
no,
okay.
no
Then he's a-
therapy. I don't believe in that.
Then he's a 0. He's a 0. What do you think?
As for me, I wouldn't give him a 0 just yet. Like I said, the upbringing is big. But if he's the type that takes everything to the family, like, does he believe in resolving it between us as a couple? Does he believe taking it to God?
Yeah.
You know? Maybe if you're going to say taking it to God, okay, but, like, you need to be open. You need to compromise in marriage. Like, if it's just not working,
Yeah.
then consider therapy.
100%.
Don't consider telling everybody or your
Yeah.
family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a 0 if he doesn't want any help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I have one last one.
Okay.
He's a 10, but he gets scared when your mom starts talking loudly in Lingala or Swahili.
Scared for what? That's crazy.
That's just their normal tone.
Oh my gosh, you're a 0. Because like,
Why are you scared?
Why are you scared of
Why are you
my
scared?
culture?
Yeah,
Why
are
are you scared of a language?
Why are you scared?
Why are you scared of a woman?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. Siri went on. But
Okay.
yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in episode 2 of our podcast,
Two.
Unfiltered and Uplifted.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for episode 3.
Are we being unfiltered and uplifted? Please let us know.
Let us know if
in
we're
the
being
comments
raw
if-
enough for you guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let us know. We
Okay.
would appreciate that.
We love feedback here.
Yeah.
But be nice, please.
Yeah, be nice.
And if you made it all the way to the end of the video,
we appreciate that.
you.
We appreciate you. We love you. We are sending, internet
hugs.
virtual hugs.
Virtual hugs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And once again, please be sure to like, subscribe,
Comment.
share, comment, interact. Continue to give us suggestions, gas us up here and there, because, every girl needs a little gassing.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
indeed.
But overall, we're so grateful for you guys. And and we love this. We love having you guys. And thanks for watching us. And we're so excited to see you on our next episode.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye!